Hello, this is Harold S. Reed Jr., also known as HRJR, your motivational coach. If you don't know what motive action means, motive plus action equals results, and results equals success. Listen, if you are a business person of any kind, and you are of African American descent specifically, you need to be at the PowerNetworking Conference every year that it happens. It's brought to you by FraserNet, which is the largest African American networking organization in the world as far as I'm concerned. All right? This has been my first year here. However, I have met people. I have learned so many new different things. For those of you who know me, let me tell you now, you can no longer afford me. For those who already know me, you don't know me anymore. I am a new man. It was Dr. Dennis Kimbro who said, if you are the smartest person in your circle, then you need a new circle. So let me officially say that PowerNetworking Conference, or PNC Live 2016, has introduced me to my new circle. I have met new people who will become new friends. To those of you who have been my old friends, I still love you, but I might not be able to continue to go with you. Because one of the things I learned this weekend was, if you can't grow with me, then you can't go with me. And that's okay. You don't have to be on the same page as me. I love you for who you are, and I hope you would love me for who I am. And if the two can't meet, if we still can't have drinks or have a cigar or whatever the case may be, life still goes on. I still love you, and I still love me, but I love me more. So, having said that, getting back to my original point, if you are in business of any kind, and you are of African American descent, no, let me rephrase that. If you are of African descent, you need to be at the FraserNet PowerNetworking Conference every year that it happens. This year it was in Oxon Hill, Maryland, Prince George's County, Maryland, at the Gaylord International Hotel out by the National Harbor, and I believe it's going to be here for the next 4 years in addition to this year. All right, so you have no excuse. You know where. When? Well, that'll come up as it comes up. So what I would advise you to do is go to www.frasernet.com, create an account for yourself. It's free. Create an account for yourself, and you will get emails and notifications of when the next conference will be. In the interim, I would suggest you discover who Dr. George C. Fraser is. Because if you do not know who Dr. George C. Fraser is, and you are a person of African descent in business, you are not in business. I can't explain it any more than that. I met the gentleman a few years back, and I had his card in my hand. And for 2 or 3 years, I did not call that number because I expected an intern or some other kind of gatekeeper to answer the phone. And then I saw him on an interview, and somebody said on that interview how they called him and he answered the phone. And then I called in on that interview, and I said, you know what, I've had your card for about 2 or 3 years, and I've yet to call you. But I am going to call you. And when I called him, when I called Dr. Fraser, he invited me to this conference. And here I am. And I've been at this conference, let's see, the bonus day was Wednesday. I paid a little bit extra because one thing I learned from Dr. Fraser, when you're supporting black business, when you know the value is there, you can afford to pay extra. Let me tell you something. The bonus day alone had me feeling like I got all my money. The bonus day alone. Let me tell you something. I've taken time off. Like every day, I've been here Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. Today is Saturday. Today that I'm making this video, that I'm talking to you right now, is Saturday. But I got my money back on Wednesday. So there's a whole lot of different events, different speakers. I had to take time for myself. I had to say, you know what, I'm not going to these events for these couple of hours because I just need time to myself. But you're even warned at the beginning. There's information overload because there's so much going on. There's so much information to receive. There's so many new people to meet. I'm a new person. I am going home to my wife and my children a new man. I have been introduced to people who I know will take me to the next level. I have been introduced to people who, you know what? I have to earn my way into their presence, and I don't have a problem with it. If you thought that I was a bad man before, you have no idea the man that's going back to New Jersey in about 24 hours or so. Let me tell you something. I love you, I love me, and I love mine. I love me and I love mine more. But what I do for you will teach you a way to love you more and make the world better around you. This is Harold S. Reed Jr., also known as HRJR, your motivational coach. Again, if you don't know what motivation means, motive plus action equals results, and results equals success. I'm all about taking myself to the next level, but I don't want to go alone. Les Brown says, I'm striving for the top because it's crowded at the bottom. I want to go on that journey, but I don't necessarily want to go on that journey by myself. So like I said, I have one requirement. If you can't grow with me, you can't go with me. If you're not willing to invest in yourself, if you're not willing to invest in your greatness, then you know what? You can't afford me. You can't afford my friendship, because that is the price of my friendship. Cultivating and bringing out the best that is in you, the greatness that is in you. Let me tell you something. PowerNetworking Conference 2016 has taken me to heights I have never been. The weekend is still not over yet. Now, by the time you're watching this, or people will be watching this weeks and months and maybe even years from now, the weekend still ain't over yet. There's still learning to do. There's still people to meet. There's still experiences to gain. Life is a journey. Life is a process. And all processes take time. It doesn't matter when you get on the train. All that matters is that you do get on the train. And make sure that it's the right train. The train that's taking you to your greatness. Take care of yourself and have a great day. Night, evening. You know what? Have a great life. Do what's meant to be done to get what you want to get, so you can be who you want to be. Take care. Bye.